YouTube, what's good? Cody from Modern Trend coming back at you with another video. Today I got a topic, something that I want to talk about. Obviously, that's why I'm making this video. What I want to talk about is denim. Denim. Most specifically, Uniqlo Denim, which are the pants that I'm wearing, the pants that I own. The only jeans that I own, one pair, Uniqlo jeans. It's most specifically, this video is about, I've owned them for about a year and I've washed them one time, and I want to get into that. So yeah, I've owned these jeans since about December of last year, January of this year, and I just washed them, let's see, it was probably 2-3 weeks ago, for the first time. I bought them sort of with this intention in mind because these are selvedge jeans. They're pretty much the cheapest selvedge jeans that you can get. And selvedge is a whole world in itself, right? But I think it's something that I'm interested in, but I wanted to get a sort of like beginner level dive in, sort of slowly but surely, and get an understanding of it before I go and purchase a $200, $300, $400 pair of jeans. And these allowed me to start sort of working with that. So I bought these jeans with the intention of, I wanted to do 1 year no wash. I really wanted to go no wash for as long as possible, but I pushed it as long as I could. I mean, the jeans were starting to get greasy. You'll be able to see they were dirty and they needed to be washed. They have lived a lot of life in them, and so I thought it was time. All the jeans that I've owned before, I was into streetwear and things like that, so they were ripped jeans, they were pre-washed. These were truly the first pair of jeans unwashed, right? No treatment, nothing, just a blank canvas of denim, which is exactly what I was looking for, and what's probably you may be looking for if you're watching this video. So overall, this is a pretty basic pair of denim, right? You look and you can see the basic elements of denim. You have branded tack button at the center front, obviously with Uniqlo jeans, branded rivets throughout, which is great, branded elements, YKK locking zipper, standard 5-pocket construction that you'll find on most pairs of jeans that aren't like trying to do anything too fancy, right? And then a straight leg shape. So you can obviously get these altered if you want them to fit more skinny or whatever, but I just stuck to the standard shape. And what I love about Uniqlo is that they'll actually hem these up for you. So they come in, I think, in a standard 32 or 34, and then they'll hem them for you for free if you just want a basic hem, not like a blind stitch or anything. So as I mentioned before, I wanted to go 1 year. I wanted to go as long as possible without a wash, 1 year ideally, so I could have the video title of 1 year no wash, but ultimately 1 year, one wash still works out well. I mentioned I washed them because I knew that it was time for them to be washed. It's not necessarily that they smelled, because oftentimes I would put them in the freezer, which kills a lot of the bacteria in them. I've probably done this 10 or 15 times since I've owned them. So it's not like I never took any steps to sanitize them or anything. I've sprayed Febreze fabric on them a couple times if they start to smell. But I just wanted to stay away from fully dousing them in water and soap and washing them in that sense. And I felt I was able to do that for as long as possible. As I mentioned before, they're beginning to get very greasy, which you can see in some of this footage if you hold them into the light. And you could tell the feeling as well that they were greasy, they were slick. It was time. There was also some dirt spots just from living in these jeans. As I mentioned, this is the only pair of jeans that I've owned, and I have went across the world in these. I wore these in New Orleans on a trip. I wore these in Europe, Spain, Amsterdam. I wore these jeans a lot. I wouldn't say daily because my job doesn't allow me to wear jeans necessarily, but whenever I was outside of work or doing things in just my normal life, I was probably wearing this pair of jeans doing it. So they have a lot of life in them already. So here's a video of the fit before the wash. You can see some of that wear and tear on the pockets in different areas, and just the overall straight leg fit of them on me. And these jeans, I think, fit me really well, and this is the way that I like these jeans to fit. A basic standard fitting pair of jeans, tailored to my length, and then fitting in the waist, really well. All right, so washing and drying these jeans it was a full day process, right? For this first wash, I really wanted to get hands-on with it. So I literally filled my bathtub up with water, it's not like filled it up, but enough to submerge these pants fully in water, put some soap in them. I think I just used regular Tide. And I flipped them inside out and I put them in the water, scrubbed them down, washed them, let them sit, drain the water, squeezed them out, put them back in there, let them rinse a little bit more. And through all this, you could see some of the indigo coming out, some of the blue, obviously also dirt. These were dirty. And so you could see some of that dirt, some of that grease coming out. And so it was cool to see, honestly. And so after that, I wrung them out as much as I could, got as much of the water out as I could, and I hang dried them in my bathroom it was probably 18 to 24 hours that it took before they were fully dry. Overall, the color remained very much the same. I think the greasiness and the shininess in the denim went down, and the texture even feels different. It feels like rigid in denim, not just like slick and greasy like it did before, which is obviously great. There wasn't as much fading as maybe I would have expected, but this is the first wash. I have been wearing these for a year. I think through more washes, the fading will start to sort of show up, but you can see some very small fading in that back pocket where I keep my wallet, as well as down in the crotch area, just where some butterflying will obviously start to occur through the life of them. Other than that, pretty standard. And then also something that I noticed was that the fit was actually a little tighter in the hips, but after wearing them for like a day, it pretty much stretched back out to what it was. But overall, the fit still was about the same, as you can see. I mean, nothing really changed in that regard. They didn't shrink at all, and any shrinkage that might have happened in the hip and the waist area stretched right back out with one wear, and so we were all good in that department. All right, so now I just want to close with some of the things that I really love about these jeans. I love that these jeans carry that storyline with them. They're the only pair of jeans that I own. So if I'm going anywhere, I'm taking these pair of jeans and whatever pair of pants that I bring, probably khakis or something of some sort, chinos, but mostly casual pants are going to be these pants right here. And what I actually love about them too is that you can dress them up, you can dress them down. You can dress them however you want, because they're not faded, they're not overly stylized, they're not stylized at all actually. They're just a blank canvas for you to throw on and mix it up with your outfit. You can put a jacket on with it, you could literally put like a shirt and tie on with it, or you could put a t-shirt, you could put sneakers, you could put boots, nice dress shoes, whatever you want to do. You can dress these however you want. As I mentioned earlier, these have been all over the world with me. They've been to Chicago, which is where I'm stationed, where I live. They've been to Paris, France. They've been to Amsterdam. They've been to Spain. They've been to New Orleans. They've been everywhere. And I love that they carry that through thread. And I have pictures of me in these pants that I can look back and say, that's really interesting, that I own these still to this day. And I can look at them and see some of those storylines in them. Yeah, I mean, $49.90 for this pair of pants, $50, $52, whatever it comes out to after tax. This is a great starter pair of selvedge, unwashed denim jeans for you to get and sort of experiment with that type of denim. I think, like I said before, you could dive in and you could get a $200, $300, $400 pair of jeans, some of this Japanese denim that's super expensive. But I think starting with something like this and understanding the basics of that and growing your knowledge hands-on rather than just watching a bunch of videos, buying something, doing the first wash in the bathtub, washing them inside out, watching some of that fading start to occur, where it occurs. I think that's really cool. And I think if you're looking for a good pair of jeans, start with these, bro. Start with these. Wear them daily as much as you can. Wash them, watch them come to life. And that's all that I got for you in this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Obviously, drop down below, whatever you want to do. Support the channel, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.